Hey guys, what is up here? We are reviewing Amazing Spider-Man 53. If you need to catch up, just click the link above, watch that video, then come back and watch this. Now do me a quick favor, as we are a growing community, we want to make sure that you join this community and enjoy these comics, so please sub and like. Thank you for that. Now we start at Oscorp, where Norman Osborn is talking virtually on the computer to a board of directors. Well, we hear that once Peter gives his consent, that the whole empire of Norman Osborn will be turned to Peter, making Peter the sole owner of Norman's peace. As we hear that Peter has just entered the building, Norman is suiting up as the Goblin. Now Norman is ready and is in goblin mode. Ha 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 ha, as you can tell. But wait, Peter isn't here. Yet, it's our heroes, Kamala, the living brain, Connors with the tentacles, and that dorky Spidey that Wells has introduced the world to. Now, as Kamala says, this was the contingency plan when you, Norman, turned back into the Goblin. It was made by Peter as Goblin attacks. Now, elsewhere, Peter is here working on something and fighting the urge to turn back into a Goblin. Peter is working on the famous spear that can take away the Goblin spirit away from anyone. But wait, he's also combining it with the Winkler device, a device that can brainwash someone's mind or copy it to another person. As Spidey says that he will only get one shot at this, as he finishes the spear and is ready. Now we go back to Oscorp, as our heroes are all fighting the Goblin. As Goblin manhandles Connors and Kamala, Wreck Rap kicks the Goblin hard, but the Goblin calls his glider, and just like that, the glider pierces through the Wreck Rack's chest. I guess it is so long Wells' dorky character, right? Now Goblin again is beating our heroes down. Now it is Kamala's turn. Enough, says the living brain. I have intuited your plan. I know what you have in store for Peter Parker, says the brain, just to be malfunctioning a second later, and he's off. WTF, Wells. Come on, what was that? So much hype for the living brain, then it just dies off? I mean, come on, it's been several issues that we were hyping that living brain. This is the worst writing ever. As Mrs. Marvel wears auto tentacles and hits the Goblin. We see a quick scene with Jameson and a scientist where they found out that the Goblin plan is to actually bring Peter to the chamber below the facility. As Spider-Man shows up to the fight with the spear, Goblin is happy to see Spidey, as if Spider-Man walked straight into his trap. Spidey is quick to beat the Goblin's ass, but the Goblin runs away below the building, and as a moron, Spidey follows ha 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 as the floor shuts right in front of Kamala, who was trying to jump down. As we see Craven holding Jameson hostage, saying that the door must remain closed. The Spider and the Goblin must go into the darkness together, and only one will return, Craven says. Below the surface, Spider-Man found the Goblin with the spear near the Goblin chest, and yet this is the Goblin's plan. What is happening? The Goblin spirit leaves the Goblin and transfers directly to Spider-Man. The sin wants you, says the Goblin. And that is the issue. WTF, Wells, you have ruined our hero, our beloved hero. Last issue, you turned Spidey back to normal, just to have him turn into Spider-Goblin again. WTF, come on, man. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, like and sub, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.